So this is week 2. We have a Clefairy statue coming in. We got a few new buildings. And the house, I'm going to say, is complete. We have an attic space now. But just going around the block here, we have a lot of market area, real estate, I'd say, for markets. With a center fountain slash steam bath that all the Pokemon love. There's so many in here at night. I don't know where they all went. I think they're building things, but we have a few stalls for Pokemon to be selling, as well as restaurants. We built Flareon's habitat here. It's pretty fun. But yeah, everyone seems to be liking the new spot. There's too many plushies in here, isn't there? But second restaurant, I learned the hard way that when you create a party curry, this whole apparatus disappears the day after and you have to buy a new one. So I will not be cooking anytime soon, but everyone loved it. Gave my curry away, raised a lot of friendship. Here's our new and improved pier slash harbor. We have some kayaks down here for ease of access. Wonderful. And some light fishing. State approved. I'd say the hardest part making this was having the rods go down before Ditto starts to drown. It only takes a few seconds. And he starts to sweat a bit, losing air bubbles. But seashore flowers, harbor lamps, all very good. I plan on having a suspension bridge leading to this next island, and haven't fully decided what we're going to do with it, but I think for each of these 3 items in Pallet Town, now called Flavor Town, bottom left, I think we'll do a Fantasyland, the bottom island. The island that we were just on to the right will be sort of like a town's modern civilization, and then the top I haven't even given any thought. Let me know what you have been up to if you've been playing this game. But I was hoping for more than one island to play with fully, like more and more pallet towns, but you know, they're quite large and there's a lot to do, so no complaints here anymore. I do want to make these a little prettier today on the outside. We did a little digging. This is now a terraced pyramid fountain. It's strange, it's weird, but it's fun, you know? Here's our fruit orchard. I'm hoping for some sort of AFK farm to come out on Japanese Twitter. I've seen a couple, but I haven't seen any tutorials really on how they work. Everything else seems to everything else seems to be pretty average. A lot of windmills, I gotta say. Hopefully we'll make all of this wireless just like the rest of the town. But in the weeks to come, right? Like, I'm not too bothered about this area just yet. Want to beautify this hall. Now, it's very apparent that there's some Japanese inspiration here, but if you go to like Tokyo, you're not going to see any grass on the ground. But I don't know, I still like the alpine grass here. I don't want to have everything a cement jungle, but let me know what you think. Here's a new house. It's not decorated. I'm not even going to bother showing you inside and out. Here's our restaurant, shown in week 1. Nothing has changed much. I'm planning on painting these buildings on the outside. Hey, Jolteon. And actually, recently we've been acquiring some of the evolution foods. So I've been placing those out on these tables, so everyone will get a home eventually. Waiting for Glaceon Vaporeon. Okay, I can't see anything, actually. Very cool. Thank you, Rotom. My, it's crowded in here. Oh, cool, cool. Keep going. Oh my god. Oh, that's sick. I've never seen that. I know Alakazam was in Sparkling Skylands, but I never actually saw him using the orb. Fortune-telling orb. Got some rocks up here. It happens. We're gonna have an apothecary down here. Slowly but surely. Last week we had just a few less plants. Next week there will be even more, and pretty soon this place is gonna be packed. We'll see what happens. We finally got the Rossberry, so we can have these berry baskets. Oh my god. We had to go to the developer island for that. Here is our clubhouse slash jazz hall. Down here, this is for jazz musicians, little bar. Very quaint. We don't have quite all the furniture that I'd like. And up here's the clubhouse where DJ Rotom and this little astronaut here perform. It gets a bit noisy, but luckily he's in the other room. This is kind of like a dance floor idea, and I think I stole it from Club Penguin igloos. I used to have this disco floored Club Penguin igloo, and that's the inspiration behind that. Wow. Alright, this kind of leads to nothing except the fire escapes, which I'm very proud of. They're all pretty uniform. I'm hoping for some railing, but I mean, it doesn't need to be too detailed, does it? It's the back of the building. And I do want to add just tons and tons of pipes in between the buildings, similar to how the Chainsaw Man movie, Reze Arc, had all of these just pipes and air conditioning units on the side. It's almost sort of overwhelming. I'm hoping to convey some of that in this build. We have these little walkways just for convenience. They won't be around very long, but once these are all finished, I'll get rid of them. I'm hoping today we can paint a couple of these houses that are Creole-inspired New Orleans. But that takes a lot of paint. And I'm hoping that my poor trees can fulfill the orders needed. Tons and tons of paint. I think it's 5 bowls of paint for every berry, but each block takes 2 paints. So we're gonna be here a while, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of crushing and then visiting Smear Guru in Bleak Beach. I ought to move him here, but I kind of like his artist studio in Bleak Beach that the developers made. I have some game plans for Bleak Beach. I want to recreate Gaetion Port from XD Gale of Darkness, as I said last week. I have been trying so hard to get the right recipe. It's not iron walls, it's iron plating. And I thought I had it, and I just gotta show you. I thought I finally unlocked it by getting level 7 in Rocky Ridges. I was like, oh my gosh, I finally got it. No. So this is what we're going for. You can actually dye the colors. I need this iron plating. Yes, iron plating. I need the iron plating for giant red crab that is in Gaetion Port. None of these other materials or fabrics will suffice. But let me just show you what I crafted. I crafted hundreds of iron wall. I used all my ingots, and I didn't even check. I didn't check if these were the same thing, because I thought, oh my gosh, I finally got it. And in my enthusiasm, I crafted like 800 or 900. I still don't know the difference. So this is iron wall, and then the other one is iron plating, and iron plating is only through random encounters, so unfortunately I do not have the crafting recipe, I'll have to start fishing through puddles. Or finding it through, I think it's in the shop daily. So very slim odds for both.